Welcome to the Spooky Challenge with Lady Astrid. So glad that you could join us. Okay, so if you've watched my other series, you know that I like my intro videos as a viewer and as a simmer, but I usually let you know that you can skip it without much or any loss and go straight to episode 1, but not this time. I'm not saying that. I suggest that you watch this video as it's more an orientation to the school and our world rather than an intro with already played sims and their backstories. Like, I will introduce you to a sim that I played for an entire generation, 17 generations ago, and, you know, pictures and all the stuff that happened. This is not that. So this is like brand new for me. Now, I have played this challenge before, but not successfully. So, you know, we'll see this time. Concat made this challenge and she did update a teensy bit of the rules. So we'll see if I can do it this time. So please stick with me and allow me to briefly introduce you to Dagger Malone, his parents, the town of Riverview, and the amazing Ghoul School and its residents. Now, this is Concat's challenge that she made, and she does recommend that you play in Moonlight Falls. And it makes perfect sense. There's probably not a better world to try this in. Maybe Midnight Hollow, but I've never played in it, so I don't really know. But I chose Riverview because if you've been watching any of my videos, you know that I'm doing the Wells Family Legacy, and it's in Moonlight Falls. So I myself have played there for years. Not sim years, yes, sim years, sim generations, but in real life years. So I'm taking the win and I'm taking the advantage of playing in a whole different town, and I chose Riverview. I love the spot that I chose. So we will meet them later. This is Dagger Malone, my teenage werewolf. I chose werewolf for this challenge, and his mom, Marissa, and somewhere over here is Papa. Oh, there he is. And his name is Fishbait. That's his name. So we're going to meet everyone soon, but right now this is Riverview, as you can see. So I'm going to show you a couple of different places that I changed. So here is the elixir shop. So instead of Riverview's elixir shop, I instead chose Pancake 101's Oleander Gardens and elixir shop. So this is where we're going to be going. If and when we go. I mean, I actually don't really know how much I'm going to get to be doing the town and stuff because they are going to be Dagger is going to be very busy doing his goals and challenges. But this is the amazing Pancake 101 Elixir Shop. Then we're going to go downtown and look at a couple of other places. We have the Freaky Fun House. As you can see, it is freaky and fun, hopefully. Pancake 101. And then here is City Hall. This, I believe, is the diner. Oh, the library. Oh, Pancake 101. This is the library. It's pretty cool. It's very, very cool. So we will be visiting that. Pretty sure about that. So this is the library. And what else do we have across from the library? I see we have the Gravestone Gallery. Hopefully we will have time to visit the Gravestone Gallery. I am not 100% sure, but I plunked it in town just in case we can. He can't be at school the whole time. He will go stir crazy. So this is that gallery. This is, of course, the bistro. What else do we have? I think that might be it. Is that all that I did? We have the Sunflower Spa. We have the Budget Bookstore, City Hall, Freaky Fun House, the Weatherstone, the cemetery, and the store. And, the Dead End Diner. Did we see the Dead End Diner? Here we go. Oh, here we go. The Dead End Diner. Hopefully they can get a bite to eat at some point in the Dead End Diner because it is really cool. Again, Pancake 101. So that is a little bit of changes that I did to the tone. And again, now we will meet Dagger Malone and his parents. We have other people, I'll introduce you to them later. So, I will tell you why we are here following him in his challenge. Dagger Malone is an only child, and he has spent his childhood hiding a terrible secret. Dagger has always been ambitious and charismatic and friendly. He loves hanging around Sims of all kinds, all ages, all backgrounds, and all senses of humor. At age 10, his parents took him on a vacation to the town of Twinbrook, where he met a Sim by the name of Larry Talbot. And if anyone can remember, if you've been following my Wells family legacy, Larry Talbot is in there. He is married to a woman named Lucy Wells, and Lucy was the matriarch of her Wells family. And family means everything to Larry Talbot. Larry was inspiring and warm and a great confidant and very, very wise. When Dagger found out Larry was a werewolf, his entire life changed. You see, on Dagger's 3rd birthday, his grandfather unleashed the curse of the werewolf on him. Because Dagger's mother, Marissa, this lady right here, Marissa Malone, she was the heir in the Malone family, but Marissa only had one child, a boy, and his parents were unable to have any more. His mom, Marissa, was an only child as well. So therefore, the family line would jump from Marissa to the grandfather's sister, and Dagger's grandfather and the grandfather's sister, they do not get along. They are in some feud. Dagger doesn't know the backstory of that. He just knows that there's some feud. He kind of overhears some family gossip when people don't know that he's listening, but he does not catch enough to know what's going on. He just knows it's very bad. And for some reason, Dagger's grandfather blamed Dagger for being born a boy and cursed him. But Larry Talbot Wells was a family man himself, and instead of tossing around curses and blame, he accepted Sims and he turned rough events into his favor, into his family's favor. He also taught Dagger some tricks of the trade about controlling his inner urges, such as scratching up furniture, having terrible table manners. He warned Dagger it would take years of practice, dedication, and perseverance to stay in control, but Larry told him without a doubt he knew Dagger could do it and that he would. Dagger has kept in touch with Larry, and on his 12th birthday, Dagger finally came to embrace his werewolfism and its unique gifts, and he finally found the happiness he always deserved. From then on, Dagger practiced controlling his inner werewolf, always seeking new tips and tricks to try out, and appreciating every wise word Larry imparted. And that brings us to today. And today, Dagger Malone is a happy-go-lucky 16-year-old with big plans. Dagger found out about a boarding school for supernaturals in the town of Riverview. And after his experience in Twinbrook, supernaturals were normal and accepted, he sought out other towns that were just as open-minded and welcoming. And that's how he found the Ghoul School. Scared for their son in his new life without them protecting him, Dagger's parents moved the family to Riverview to be close to him as he spreads his wings. His mother, Marissa, bought a donut shop in the middle of downtown Riverview, so she owns the Dead End Diner, and instantly made friends with everyone she met. Everyone loves his mother. She's so friendly, and she's a great listener, and she's witty. She volunteers at the library, the orphanage, and the pet shelter. Her hobbies include painting and playing the violin. Dagger's father, Fishbait Malone, let's press play for like a second here. There we go. There's Fishbait. See, father and son look very similar. Fishbait is a little shyer than his wife, okay? He was an inept sailor who finally found his calling on land as a carpenter. So now he spends his days building boats at the dock, and his favorite activity is managing his epic garden. He mostly keeps to himself, but he's a warm and a funny guy once he trusts you enough to open up and let you in. In a weird twist of fate, Dagger blended the best qualities of his parents, and his passion is to be a world-famous chef working on a cruise ship on the high seas. Unfortunately, despite their support for him attending the Ghoul School, his parents are not enamored of his chef on water dreams due to his werewolfism. Fishbait especially was horrified by the idea of being trapped on a boat with a rampaging werewolf. even if it was his own son. And that's when Dagger came up with his brilliant idea that would satisfy everyone. Already learning the lessons from Larry Talbot Wells to turn a negative into a positive. So that's when Dagger begged his parents to let him go to the Ghoul School in Riverview. And that, of course, sits on a big piece of land on the north side of town, nestled between the ocean and a fish hatchery. And that is right here. And it really is a beautiful piece of land. It really, I mean, look at this. Look, it's gorgeous. It's just so gorgeous. I love it. And I put it right next to the ocean in the back. It has unsurpassed views. It's a gorgeous home. It's Dagger's new home. And he's going to prove to his parents and to himself that he can handle his inner werewolf in any situation, whether it's a full moon or not. 3 of the new students, new friends, Dagger is certain, has come by to meet his parents and make them more comfortable with the plan. These people are very used to their supernaturalness, okay? So, the parents think that it's a tiny bit strange. Blue skin on one, deathly pale skin on the other, giant wings on the third. But that's exactly what this new town and their new lives are all about. So here is Belle Cullen. Now, Belle was made for this challenge in her challenge by JEGirl. And the link to Belle is down in the description because JEGirl is sharing it with anyone. You can go to the exchange and download. This, behind Belle, so Belle's a vampire, if that wasn't obvious, sorry. This is Miss Genevieve Pickles. She was made by my mom, also who did this challenge. And Genevieve Pickles is a genie. I wonder, should we go through? Yeah, let's really meet them. Belle is a social butterfly. She's a bookworm. She's athletic and she's friendly. Her favorite music is dark wave. Her favorite food is autumn salad, and her favorite color is pink. Pickles, I call her Pickles. Genevieve Pickles is a bookworm. She's a genius. She's good and she's ambitious. Her favorite music is hip hop. She loves hamburgers and the color green. This, of course, is Fishbait, who is our Dagger's father, and then Marissa, Dagger's mother, and then this is Rose Katera. Rose Katera is adventurous, a vegetarian, an animal lover, and friendly. She loves pop music, mac and cheese, and the color green. And she was made by my niece, one of my nieces. So this is Rose Katera. You may remember Rose if you have been paying attention at all to my Wells family. Rose is the sister of Sonny Katera. Sonny Katera married Piper Wells, and that is why all of my Wells is from that point forward is a fairy. It's supposed to be a 50% chance. It's 100. I don't know. Every single one is a fairy. So everyone is a fairy. And so the Wells are related by marriage to Rose, but not by blood. So this is kind of our only connection to the Wells family is Rose. And there's like no Wells in this entire, it's kind of weird. I have absolutely no Wells blood in this entire challenge right now, so that's totally fine. But I will be mentioning them because he's met Larry Talbot, and of course, who married Lucy Wells, and of course Rose's brother married a Wells. So there we go. And but to be fair to my niece, just so you know, she made Rose. I believe Rose was either a toddler or a child. I think Rose and her sister Leah were fairy children. And the brother Sonny was a fairy toddler, if I remember right. So just because this was made by my niece, she's going to be different because she aged up. She's got different traits, and look and clothes and everything like that. I did the clothes to kind of be a little bit looking like they're going to school. So yeah, that's who she is. So we have, okay, let's do this again. We have Belle, a vampire, made by JEGirl. We have Pickles, a genie, made by my mom. We have Dagger, a werewolf, made by myself. And we have Rose, a fairy, made by my niece. So I love it. And the rest of these characters in the household were made by Concat. All right, so Dagger. Let's take a look at him. This is the one I made. He is a werewolf. He's athletic, ambitious, friendly, and an angler. His favorite music is Island Life. His favorite food is fish and chips, because he's a werewolf, so got the fish. And his favorite color is red. And yes, he has purple eyes. I love his purple eyes. I think they are absolutely amazing. Amazing purple eyes. Now we'll get to the challenge rules. As a werewolf, Dagger, he's got his solid goals for his time at the Ghoul School, and the headmistress has sent the requirements for graduation. Taking copious notes, he laid it out as follows. He needs to use a jar of potent friendship on a student of his choice. It is level 6 of the alchemy skill, and he has to use a bottled curse of the Lycan on a random sim, which is level 8 of the alchemy skill. He has to master the following skills: athletic, fishing, and alchemy. He has to get lifetime reward points, and he has to get the Alpha Wolf, which is 20,000 lifetime reward points. He has to unlock the Collection Helper, which is 40,000 points. Okay. And the final exam for him, he must be declared the best of his kind. And this is done by mastering the hidden skill of lycanthropy. So he actually has to master 4 skills. And like I said, I did do this before, and I had picked him as a werewolf. I made him for this. And technically, he had to master 5 skills, because alchemy, basically, level 8, I know that's not mastering, but I had him master it anyway. I think I did. But anyways, mastering 4 skills. It was charisma, fishing, athletic, and then lycanthropy, the hidden one. And level 8 of alchemy. It was just, plus all the other stuff, it was just too much. So hopefully with Concat updating her rules that you can swap out one of the fishing, athletic, or charisma for alchemy, hopefully that'll help. Because the other supernaturals, their goals, it was not this many. It was not mastering, or mastering 4 skills and getting level 8 in alchemy. So hopefully I can actually succeed this time. That would be great for this type A perfectionist. I'm just saying. Okay, we're going to have fun no matter what. Okay. But yeah, so that's the final exam, is mastering the hidden skill of lycanthropy. Optional side quests. Become best friends with one of the students. Number 2, become an enemy with one of the students. Number 3, keep a perfect A grade throughout the challenge. Number 4, become a girlfriend-boyfriend with one of the students. Number 5, become the teacher's pet by befriending the head mistress. Number 6, collect and fill all the bug cases in the school. And number 7, throw a teen party if the option of free vacation comes up for the headmistress. Rules. Number 1, all elixirs must be crafted by the student, not bought. Number 2, the lifespan must be set to long speed. I've already done that. Number 3, you only have 30 sim days to complete all of the assignments. Now, just for the record, that reminds me, it is 30 sim days, okay? But I am not counting this day. It is Sunday. It is already 8:06 a.m. All of these people, 4 of my people, 4 of my people, Belle, Pickles, Dagger, and Rose. I know. I only care about Dagger, that is true. But I'm just saying, Dagger is across town at his parents' house, so he's going to have to ride his little bike home to the Ghoul School. That takes forever, so I'm not losing a whole day of getting everyone set up. Then he has to sign up for school. It all takes time. So I am going to have today be orientation day, just like our orientation episode. I'll have him meet the fellow students, we'll do all that fun stuff, all that good stuff. We'll take a look around the Ghoul School, we'll assign beds, we'll do all of that. So I can have him do anything that is not the goals of this challenge. So not working on fishing, not working on, what else is there? I've already forgot, athletic, and what was the other one? Alchemy, yeah. But I can maybe have him do cooking. Maybe we'll even go around town. Maybe we should go to the Dead End Diner. I probably won't have time. But point is, I'll have him do all that stuff. But not the actual goals. And then that will start tomorrow, Monday. So rule number 4 of Concat, you cannot take a class for any of the skills. Number 5, you must have an A at the time of graduation. And rule number 6, You're only required to complete the assignments of your own sim. Controlling one of the other students is optional. You can treat the other sims in the house like townies and NPCs. I am a little bit of a micromanager. I've been loosening up and practicing all that, but I do reserve the right that I can control them. And if I see them autonomously doing homework, I'm going to send them to the computer to get credit for doing the homework for the homeschool. You can autonomously do homework, but then they don't, and then I think what I'll do, they don't autonomously then go to the computer and load it in. So I might freeze them if they get A's, I might freeze the other students at the A's, and then they just autonomously do their homework. I might just do that for them. I reserve the right that I might do that. This is exactly what Dagger needs. He's going to develop the self-control required to live life as a werewolf. He hopes that his gifts and traits in the athletics, being so friendly like his mom, being an angler, and being ambitious will serve him well. He's starting a new chapter of his life. It is beginning right now. And here we are back at the Ghoul School. Concat created this Ghoul School, this lot, for this spooky challenge of hers. I put the links in the description to her video explaining her challenge. I just did the werewolf part with the rules and the goals for the werewolf. Well, the rules are for everyone, but I went over my werewolf. So I will let you know, so we're going to take a little tour of the house. I will let you know that I did change the lights inside. Concat had the atmospheric candle on the wall lighting, but that did not work for me. Play-wise, I like a lot of light. So I put the Bitey Bug lights in, and I put the other lights on the wall, the kind of brighter, whiter lights, not the atmospheric kind of yellowy, that the kind of gray, which is great, but not when you can't see. So I think that's just my preference. So let us zoom in, shall we? All right, let's start at the top. All right. So here is the second floor. As you see, we have one of the bedrooms, dormitory, if you will, dormitory style, obviously, boarding school. And what else do we have? We have a little gym with a chin-up bar and treadmill and a weight bench. Then this is the headmistress's room. In fact, let's set her bed right now, set bed ownership, and it's going to be Miss Alora Witchery. She is the headmistress. We have a lot of bug display cases, as you see right out here, and then here are my lights. Oh, there's a beautiful tree. I think I got rid of that tree, if I'm going to be honest, so don't get too attached to that tree. I might be moving it. Here's her wardrobe. This is her bedroom. I think it is very pretty. It's not ghoulish, but it's, And here's her little bed. She got a nice bed with the nightstands and pile of books. Little guitar out here. This is outside. Oh, and this is a little tip for you if you guys ever do the spooky challenge. There are all these cameras and herbs and stuff right ready for you. You can sell the cameras. You can do the, get the herbs, grab them, plant them. They are right there for you. And if I remember right, there's a couple here by the computer. There's an apple. It's a bad apple. Okay. But there's a toadstool and some mandrake root and red valerian. Here is another bug case. Oh, there's another camera. Okay. Now, as you see, these computers are not great computers. The headmistress wants to upgrade. She wants to upgrade some things. So she's going to be doing that. But, she's limited with money. Now, Concat did update her rules with that as well. I myself am not going to follow them because before she updated, I had played and I did it where there's no money coming in. And obviously the tuition would be there and everything like that. So, Concat said, go for it, do the mother load sheet, bring money in, whatever you want. Well, I have headmistress get money any way she can. So that's what we're going to do with this because she wants to upgrade for her students. All right, what's in this corner? We have a bookshelf, bookcase, and easel. And then another three bed bedroom. Very nice. Very nice and tidy. Then we have a little bathroom. Now this I already upgraded, because I remember from last time I played, these were doorways. This blue shutter door here on either side of the toilets, they were what do you call it? Doorways. And in here is the showers, but this became a one-person bathroom. Only one person will go in at a time if somebody was showering, and maybe even with the stalls. I'm not sure. But the headmistress wants to upgrade to the all-in-one bathroom, which means this won't matter. But in the meantime, I did add the doors so that they can shower at the same time and not have to worry about anything. And then here is, I believe, the last bedroom, and it is a 2-bed bedroom with a little bay window, too. Very nice and tight, little dresser. Very, very cool. And, oh, I did not change this one. I knew I would miss one, or more than one. But this is the lamps that Concat has. Okay. These, very atmospheric, but I changed all of them I could find to these, which is a little bit brighter. I also put them on the outside, because I like to see. Call me crazy. Look at this nice little area here with a little seating, more bug displays. I'm not sure I'm taking on that optional one to fill all the bug displays. And then here's more seating with a nice little lamp. Can't see the wall with it because, can I push in enough? Yeah, oh look it. And then the jelly bean bush. I should really stay away from that because with my sim luck, unless I have another student do it. Sorry. Not sure. And I believe that is everything. We have made the circle. So as you can see, this is the open area in the courtyard area here. So it is like a square. And what else? So that is the first floor. Very pretty, very nice. I love it. Now here is the courtyard and the entrance. And of course, I kind of showed you before our little pathway leading up. It's even bigger than this, but leading up to our little sign. I love that sign. And then here's the entrance. And then we go in here. Here's our llama. Here's a couple of bikes. And as you see on two sides, doorways, doors. I keep saying, why do I mix up doors and doorways? I don't know. This door leads to that, and this door, I made the front door. So anyone playing, little tip, for some reason, the greenhouse door is set as the front door. So one of the first things you might want to do is set one of these doors as your front door. I have set this as our front door. And, oh, I guess this could also be a front door. Oh, look at, you got your choice of 3. Or leave it as a greenhouse, you know, you do you. Oh. Wait, what? Oh man, this door goes out to a little observatory. Look at that. Very cool. That's an epic door for just going outside, you know, outside but still in the home. All right, so as you see, so here's our front door, I've decided. To our right is a little science lab. I'm going to have to put the walls down so we can see. A little science lab with the, you know, laboratory stuff, some more bug displays, another bookcase. Here's a cello. Oh, here's the dining room. I love the dining room. Oh my gosh, I love it. I really love the dining room. So here we have some candles at the table. There's 2 full tables, dining tables. Here's a little grandfather clock. I'm probably getting rid of this kitchen thing. And then look at, in this corner is a piano, because of course you need a piano in your dining room. Love it. Kitchen is very, very small. Gets the job done. Very nice and tidy. This is our kitchen. Their kitchen. A lot of counter space. A fridge that headmistress wants to upgrade, and a stove that she wants to, 2 stoves she wants to upgrade as well. And this is our kitchen. Very nice. And oh, this is our alchemy room. We are going to be spending a lot of time in the alchemy room. Me more than you. I will, you know, kind of edit because he's going to be upping his he's going to be having an alchemy skill. He has nothing at the moment. Our dagger, none, no skills at all. No lifetime rewards, no nothing. What's in his inventory? How does he have a high school diploma? Oh, you know what? Because when I loaded him in, I accidentally loaded in his adult version, and then I had to age him down. So why don't we just kind of get rid of this right now? Can we please? Can we just do this really fast? Nope, I will have to do it off camera. Okay, so I'll get rid of that, or not, whatever. Anyway, here is the very nice alchemy stations. We have 2 of them for the students. More, I don't think this is a bug display. I think you can put elixirs and stuff on this. I think it's a regular display. A little painting. There's paintings, I think, in every room. A little statue. I think they're candles, but it's on the alchemy station. So this is very cool. This is the dining room. Oh, look we didn't see this side of the dining room. We have the picture. We can pretend he's like one of the founders of the school. School in its heyday. Probably a city hall. Ooh, look at her. Maybe she's another founder of the school. I don't really know. More bug displays. I think we already saw those. Wait. Oh, that's an entry into the kitchen. A doorway. A door. Oh my gosh, you guys. And then another door. I truly do know the difference between a door and a doorway. I know you don't believe me, but I do. This is a doorway. This is a door. See, I know stuff. All right. Oh, we already did the science lab. Now, this is a little hard to maneuver. It's the staircase to go upstairs. Chest. Ooh, gem cutting machine, which I will totally forget about. I absolutely will. I will. All the time I'll forget. Here's a chest set. Here's a magic mirror. And like I said, the stairway's upstairs. And look what we get. We get a Bone Hilda. Thank you, concat. And then this awesome, very cool library. Literally library. Like there's bookcases kind of everywhere, but this is specifically the library. And the library, of course, has a bug case right here. Yeah, look at, oh my gosh. I wish this was like a real life library. I would so visit it. And then our door out to the observatory. And then what is this room? Another science lab? Am I getting confused? Okay, I might. And that might happen a lot. Maybe we have 2. Oh, we have 2. That's why. Oh, I might change that. I'm just saying. Okay, and that is our tour of the school, at which you will be getting very used to as I play the 30-day challenge. So let's look at Headmistress. She's in the bushes, so, you know. Alora Witchery. She is a supernatural fan, and she's a bookworm, a genius, she's proper, and she's nurturing. Her favorite music is classical, her favorite food is cobbler, and her favorite color is black. Little spoiler alert! Look away and close your ears for a few seconds if you don't want to know this, okay? Discover it yourself if you play this, but I'm going to tell everyone else, all right? Look at this. She has mastered charisma, cooking, fishing, gardening, piano, logic, painting, writing, and alchemy. So she is awesome. Could be using that. Totally going to be using that. See, she wants to buy a stove worth at least 1,000 simoleons. Learn a new elixir recipe. Can you learn a new one? You're okay. Learn a new recipe, become good friends with someone, and buy a stove worth at least 1,000 simoleons. That is what she wants to do. See, I'm telling you, I'm not making it up. She truly wants to upgrade for her students. She really, truly does. This is Betty Bloodthirst. Don't worry about her. This is a character that concat made that I had to boot out, and instead we have our vampire Belle from JEGirl. Here is, let's do an order. It doesn't really matter. I just don't want to get lost. This is Angelique Angelfish. Okay. Hello, Angelique. She's a ghost. Duh. Sorry. I'm not being insulting. I'm just, saying it. This was made by concat. She is flirty, dramatic, clumsy, a snob. Her favorite music is Beach Party. Grilled salmon is her favorite food, and aqua is her favorite color. We'll just do Alexander Spellcaster. He is next. This is Alexander Spellcaster. He's a witch. To this day, I am pre-recording this, so I don't know if this is still true, but as of this recording, I have never played a witch. I don't know anything about witches. I know a tiny, tiny bit from playing this spooky challenge actually, but I really don't know anything. They have wands and they ride brooms. That's pretty much what I know. He is a perfectionist, a bookworm, proper, and grumpy. His favorites are pop, peanut butter and jelly, and also aqua. And is that... Oh, Moses. Moses is our last. Moses is a werewolf, and I've allowed him to stay on the grounds of he understands that we are top dog. We are the werewolf of the house, okay? He's allowed to be here, but we are top dog. Moses is flirty, adventurous, eccentric, and charismatic. His favorites are pop, peanut butter and jelly, and the color orange. He also was made by Concat. This is Weston Wishing-Gate. Wishing-Gale. Not sure. He was also made by Concat, but he's a genie, and I booted him out, and I really went back and forth. Am I booting out Moses, the werewolf, or Weston, the genie? I keep going back and forth, but I made my choice. I kept Moses. Moses is the one to stay. Now, there has to be someone else I booted out. Betty Bloodthirst. Was there 2 or 3? I don't remember. Anyway, they'll leave. And our people are going to have to come home to their new home. So I'm going to press play. Wait, let me see. Let me check my notes. Make sure that I did everything. I think I covered everything. I'm pretty thorough. Okay. So now we're going to play. Play means I'm pressing play. Play does not mean I am actually playing because it is still Sunday and I'm not going to lose time getting them here. Okay, yes, age change, property owner. Okay, the game's going to go through all this stuff. Oh, look, he's already... See, they autonomously do their homework. They really do. All right, let's go back home and see what they're doing. Okay, wait. Oh, I set up 2 people already. Oh, do you think I remember which 2? To sign up for homeschool. So we're going to do homeschool. So that's going to pop up. Homeschool. Okay, so Angelique is signed up for homeschool. Ooh, Belle is kind of hitting on our Dagger. We have so much in common. I'd love to get to know you better. Ooh. So Pickles is going home. Rose is going home. Oh, Rose is so cute. All right, hold it. I'm going to get a little picture. Look at in the background, the bubble. Oh my gosh, you guys. The balloon. I'm having trouble with words today. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't want you to go home yet. I kind of like... You literally took a cab. Everyone was taking a bike. All right. Why don't you chat with our Dagger? I like that. All right, so I set her up to chat with him. So for Belle to chat with Dagger, and then gossip, and then high five, and then share a secret, and then enthuse about exercise. Because I just want them to kind of let's see what they do. Maybe they hit it off. Oh, she wants to acquire vampiric sunscreen and learn the science skill. Well, you do you. I'm interested in him. He wants to learn the athletic skill. Yes. No, you can't take a class. Can't take a class. Transform into werewolf. You will. I'm sure you will. And learn alchemy skill. Oh, look at Belle says, it's fun getting to know you. All right. Well, oh, they're friends. Oh, friendly hug. Let's admire her. I mean, why not? It must be hard being a vampire. He's so used to being a werewolf and hiding it. This is very new for him to be hanging out with like other supernaturals. Ask about Day. How's orientation going for you? Talk about cooking. Talk about books. And enthuse about new house. I want to go over my mods. There'll be links in the description. The UI is Sakura Edit Lilac Dreams. I don't have a link. It's in Concat's Discord. It's a slightly different purple than one that you might see, but I use this one. It's the one from Concat's link. I really wanted an orange one. I really wanted to get an orange one for the spooky day, but I can't find one. And I know that Cowplantcartel made a mod where you can make your own I don't have that in me right now. I wanted to start this challenge, so I went with purple. Purple is spooky. Purple is Halloweeny, spooky day-y, you know, so it's fine. So I'm using hers. The Plumbob, if you've noticed, it's a bat. Instead of the Plumbob shape, it's the shape of a bat. I love it. I kept the colors the same. Bat Plumbob Replacement by Lastolympian in Mod The Sims. And then the thought bubbles, if you notice the thought bubbles are dark. Oh, they're hugging autonomously. See, the thought bubble is gray. That is dark mode speech and thought bubbles by cowplantcartel, Mod The Sims. And the nails, where are the nails? I did Rose. Let's look at Rose's nails. Rose wants to learn the charisma skill. Okay, I'll lock it in. I don't know if we can. Oh, she looks not happy. And her hands are in fists, so we can't see the nails because that's what these Sims do to me. Okay, so see the nails? I know you can't really like see them, but they are, I believe, spiders. I'm not sure. Anyway, they're Halloween nails. And they are by, they're called Hallowtastic by Blissful Sims. And again, I got them on Mod The Sims. I forgot to do the mailbox. I'm going to do a mailbox, and it's going to be from Around The Sims. So I'm going to have to add the mailbox. And she has functional mailboxes. It is so cool. And she has non-functional. You know, you can do it however you want. So let's get Dagger home. Ooh. Let's already make some money. Let's get 20 simoleons. Bam. Thank you. Oh, get rid of the portal. I hope we get money for that. Yep, 725. Thank you. Man, I thought that I had set that to not have the Sims mascot or the portal, but I guess that didn't last. Okay, Angelique is the only one who listened to me and signed up for homeschool. What are you doing? Accused of impropriety? Oh, what's going on here? Ooh. Alright, game notifications. I'm not going to read these when it's just like paparazzi and stuff. Belle said it's getting fun to know you to Dagger. Pickles is reading The Warlock of Palladia. Awesome. Okay, Alexander, since you're making a mess of things, here, Dagger. Go here, and let's sign you up for homeschool. Moses is doing his homework. That's great, but I need you to sign up for school. Whoa, you guys, how are there fireflies in here already? Firefly Albus is already in there. Okay. Okay, Concat, thank you. See, I keep telling these people to sign up for school, and they're not. Talk about books. Enroll in school. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Rose and Headmistress start planting stuff in the garden for us. Oh, look at this. Marissa Malone would like to chat. Does Dagger Malone want to talk? Of course. Mom's already calling. Are you settled in? Are you not werewolfing out on anyone? No, totally fine. Okay, see, this is taking up all of my time as a simmer trying to get these people signed up to school. I don't even know what Dagger is doing right now. Well, he's talking to his mom, but you get my point. Rose is in the fairy house. No, come enroll in school, please, and thank you. And Pickles. I don't think I have Pickles. Belle is going to enthuse about new house to Headmistress. Oh, I love it. It's really sweet. Oh, Dagger's talking to Mom. Everyone's reading. Oh, this is such a great orientation day. I love it. Oh, he's so happy. Homeschool. Rose. Alright, who have I not got? Oh, wait. I think I can look like this. Oh, duh. Okay, instead of my notes. Homeschool, 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 homeschool. Oops. Pickles. I signed you up for high school. Oopsie. Congratulations, Marissa just got a new job. Well, okay, she is a donut maker and owns the Dead End Diner, but that's cool. Pickles wants to meet a supernatural. You're in the right place. We are not buying a bunk bed, and we are not learning to drive. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at all these people. Fishbait. Oh, Fishbait is the father. Okay, cool, cool. I'm probably not going to, like, read notifications that don't fit with my backstory. Oh, what are you doing? You know what? What should I have you do? I want you to learn the cooking skill. Is it too late to go to the library? Go to the library and learn the cooking skill. Because I didn't see any of these bookcases. I didn't see them as the skill bookcases. Here is our library. No, don't just read something. We are specifically reading a cooking book. That is not a cooking book. All right, give me a sec. I don't understand. I double checked, and they are supposed to provide cooking books or skill books, including specifically cooking, and there are none. So I don't really know what that's about. That's a real shame. I guess what I'm going to have to do is send him very quickly to the bookstore to buy a book and then go back home. I'm going to have him introduce himself to George Dean. And, ooh, look how dark it's getting dark. You see how fast this day went and I got nothing done, skill-wise and everything. So that's why I did it this way. I'm not sure about the cooking thing. And now he's not going to have time to read. And just so you know, I was going to have him do that today. It doesn't count because it doesn't matter if he does anything with cooking as far as the challenge is concerned. I just don't want him, number one, burning down the house, the school. And number two, his backstory is he wants to be a chef on the high seas. So I thought cooking would be a good thing for him to do. So now I'm going to send him home. Or maybe let's introduce yourself to a couple other people. Here's Henry. And Henry, stop moving. And Melvin. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, who's this lady? Look at how many people. Why am I doing this though? He's not going to have time to schmooze with anyone. Would you stop walking? Constance Shelley. Okay, and then go home. Because I will literally have you do this all day. Everyone's coming. Shirley Lynn. All right. And these are just... Oh, Dagger's friendly, which means he has a really easy time making new friends. Maybe that's why Belle. Maybe that's why he was such good friends with Belle. Oh, and I didn't even have them garden. Remember I said I was gonna? Didn't do it. I didn't show you guys the greenhouse. Oh, hello, Miss Alora Witchery. Look at that. She must have had a magical makeover. Oh my. Okay, and now she's back. Well, I'm glad we got to see that for 2 seconds. Okay, let's go out here to the greenhouse. That's the second floor. It's kind of empty right now. So let's have you plant... Well, we don't really need to plant an apple. Actually, we don't really need to plant mushrooms either. I forget what we need. I have it all written. We're going to plant anyway because we've got them. Something to do. Magic wand. Okay. Oh, we need to get... You know what? I should send her to the community garden to get some wolfsbane and... Wait, was that red valerian? Is that what she's... Okay, red valerian we have. Wolfsbane. I gotta look at my notes and see what we need and then have her do it whenever I decide. Oh, why is the paper there? I specifically made the front door over here. Well, okay, it doesn't matter. It's fine. We'll just put it there in everybody's way. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, that is, I love it. It's so pretty. All right, well, I probably should just keep playing. It's 9 p.m. Where's Dagger? I don't even know where my guy is. Why are you napping on the park bench? I told you to go home. Go home quick. I can't have him arrested on the first day. The challenge hasn't even technically begun. Are you kidding me? Headmistress is a tragic clown. Because it wouldn't be a Lady Astrid game without having a tragic clown within seconds of using the llama for the very first time. That's, of course it is. Oh my gosh, she looks ridiculous. All right, harvest. We need spotlight mushrooms. What is that? Ooh, a seed. Ooh, an unknown seed. Pick it up. Oh, you're frozen because... And now she's tripping. I'm tripping too. Oh, we need wolfsbane. Okay. All right. So, I mean, I was gonna, end on the gorgeous school, but now I think instead I'm gonna end on this ridiculousness, because how would I not? All right, you guys, this completes day 1, which is really day 0. Tomorrow will be day 1. I will meet you then.